Fala galera da GFight, Diego Ribas, direto de Las Vegas, with Valentina Shevchenko. Thank you for your time, Valentina. How are you?
Pleasure. Feels good, feels strong.
Is there anything different this week because of fight week, the sphere, when you compare to the last two fights?
Mm, for now, everything pretty similar for now, but definitely knowing that the fight gonna be in the sphere, it's makes a difference because all the preparation and all the graphics what we had to do before, and like you see, flew me out from Thailand to especially like for this like pre-graphics, pre-filming, and yeah, it's just gonna be huge.
Yes. Did you have to prepare yourself mentally different because the building is different? Nobody has ever fought there. Have you been there inside? Did you have to prepare your mind something different?
I never been inside of the sphere. Yes, I aware about like it's gonna be a little bit different structure, but this is the last thing that I'm worried about.
Okay. So when you see the last two fights and now, is there something that can be changed? Like pretty much you fought 10 rounds against her. So
Mhm,
you guys know each other
mhm.
very well. Is there
Yep.
something that you can bring that new for this one?
Oh, like watching the second fight, and everybody saw that I won this fight, but they give a draw, and this is only the reason why we have the third fight happening. In a few days, and yeah, definitely it's kind of like from one side it's easier because you know your opponent, from another side it's like the same business. It's go there and show yourself in the best way you can, and the best preparation, and like to make sure that you are in 100% like your mental and physical power.
Do you get tired of 1 year and a half fighting the same opponent, preparing yourself to fight the same opponent? Do you get tired of that?
I would not say that because for me, even like fight with the same opponent, it's every time not the same because it's different preparation, different training camp, different how you feel during your training camp, and yeah, it's just like for this training camp we were like 2 months training in Thailand in Tiger Muay Thai. Then it's here Andrade Muay Thai, my training partner, and we spent like almost a month and a half in El Paso in Zen martial arts training. So we had sparring partners coming from Ciudad Juarez every day in the morning, crossing the border, train with me, coming back to Mexico. So it was amazing experience, and yeah, it's kind of like same but different.
I'm not gonna lie because the same happened with Brandon Moreno and Davidson. One one of them won, and then the other one won. There's a draw, and that's why they fought the fourth time. If you win Saturday, do you? It's gonna be 1-1-1, one draw and one victory for it. Do you see maybe another fight?
Oh, it's very hard to say about like I just like focus on to do my job as good as I can this Saturday, and I just don't want to think about even September 15. For me, it's like whatever gonna happen, it's happened. For me, the what I think about right now it's September 14. I focus every time like only on the fight. It has to be the main goal, the main purpose, and then you will like on September 15 you will plan for your like whatever you want to plan for the future.
Maybe a vacation. Maybe you need a vacation. Right?
Yeah, it was a long training camp for
Yeah.
me, but right now it's not over yet.
Last time I did interview you was the Ultimate Fighter. Was here actually, and you told me that you were not planning. If you had to could choose, you wouldn't be fighting at this sphere because you were looking for a kind of neutral environment. But now you're fighting at this sphere. How was the negotiation? Was ever a possibility of not fighting at this sphere?
Every time there is possibility in not fighting on the sphere, but I was thinking like um yes, it's like a lot of thematic about like Mexican Independence Day, but it's not the same because UFC 306 main event. It's O'Malley and Mirab. It's like USA Georgia, and like in general, I feel like it's a lifetime event, and definitely it's huge honor to be in this fight in the I mean like in this event, and yeah, for me at the end the ultimate, it's doesn't matter who, when, and where. Just go and fight. This is my philosophy.
Okay, and on top of all of that, you were one of the coaches for the Ultimate Fighter the last season. How was the experience? Did you like to be? Did you have fun? Did you learn something from the process?
It was amazing experience, especially like I'm so happy with my team, Team Bullet. All guys, they was coming like from all over the world, like South Africa, Russia, Lithuania, what else, like Greece, and it's kind of like uh, no matter where they came from, we all shared the same like love for martial arts, the same passion for martial arts, and it was I could see through them and how the way how they trained, the way how they like behave in like in fight, before fight, after the fight, in the house, and definitely like huge congratulations to Ryan Lauder to become the Ultimate Fighter champion. He did amazing work. He did like amazing victory, and it's kind of like this is the I don't know. I felt so good, a so good experience on the TUF.
Awesome. We had a Brazilian fighter there, Myron. He won. He was one of the winners. So a lot of Brazilian fans watched it because of him. And there was one specific moment of you not letting your athletes drinking water during the camp that became viral in Brazil. Was when you train, you don't drink water. Nobody drinks water in your camp. How does that work? And why did you have this idea for the Ultimate Fighter?
31 years, what I train and I spend in martial arts, there is no water. I don't drink during the training. And it's like in Soviet Union, it was the system. And how strong and how like good sport was in Soviet Union. And it's kind of like all the, because it's scientific things that when, and we are not speaking about just like middle trainings when you come in and enjoy your training. We are speaking about like top athletes, the professional athletes who are forcing their organism. And it's kind of like when you put some water inside of your body and you have to go all this like intensity. It's kind of like your liver start to work, and it's like you have to push yourself and your like organism start to work, and it's kind of like dividing you in two. So it's kind of like not that good. But I know many people would say like, what about dehydration or something like that? But you can drink before or after. There is no problem. But from another point, like if you cannot like don't drink during 1 hour and a half, maximum 2 hours, what kind of like a championship mentality we are speaking of? If something that bother you and something that you cannot like pass through it, it's affecting you that way. But you guys like not running marathon 42 kilometers, and they're definitely different sport. But like 1 hour and a half not drinking water, is it like really will dehydrate you that much? It's like surprising for me.
That's a good point. Last one for me, Valentina. You were champion for so long. Maybe we're gonna become champion again Saturday.
Not maybe. It's not maybe.
I have to say maybe, but I understand your point. Um, on top of that, just the Ultimate Fighter, you're famous for so long time. What else do you still want? What the achievement are you still looking for? How many fights do you still want to fight? What's next for you since let's say you did achieve everything?
For me, martial arts is my life. It's not about like achievements. It's not about like, yeah, you add something else and like to do. It's just live your life the way you enjoy it. And not every time enjoy it, it means you feel like you have to work hard. But at the end of the day, everything what you do, especially when you go through the training camp, it's like nothing enjoyable that every time waking up and like force yourself like to go, and you know that you're gonna beaten and you have to beat someone every day, like repeating and repeating. It's very difficult and hard. But by the end of the day, you enjoy the lifestyle what you choose. You really appreciate what outcome it gives, and it doesn't matter success or no. It's just the way you are living your life, and this is the most important for me. It's not about achievement. It's just like to show and to live the life how I see it.
Beautiful words. I like that. If you don't mind, send a message for Brazilian fans why they should watch your fight Saturday night.
Just sending like huge love for all my fans, yeah, all like fans of UFC, of mixed martial arts, and yeah, just tune in for UFC 306 and enjoy the show.